Good morning. I'm Ray. Welcome to Weights Lifted. It's chest day. It's the second chest day of the week. So, yeah, we're gonna get into it. If you're new, please hit that the like and subscribe. It's been going great, and all you guys that have been watching, I appreciate you. I appreciate all the comments and feedback, and yeah, it's going pretty good. I'm gonna start off. I already warmed up before I started the video, and it's gonna be pretty quick, like the workout, because I woke up late. But we're gonna start off with bench. I did a warm up, a couple different sets, and I got 245 on the bar now. That's where I'm gonna leave it at that. If not, go down. I'm not gonna push heavy today, like real heavy. So let's get to it. Felt pretty good. Take a short rest and do another one. Probably do another one at that, and then just drop it to 225. Yeah, so when I do bench, I don't know if I've ever talked about, like, maybe one of my early videos I've talked about it, but when I'm doing bench, right? When I'm, if anybody's like new to lifting, like completely new, I have a slight arch to my back, not crazy, not like those people you see where they look like a freaking, like, their back. It's a wild. It's not like that. I want, the only things I want touching the bench are my butt, my shoulder blades, and my head. That's it. I got my legs on the floor, or my feet on the floor, and I try to make sure my elbows I'm not up here. I try to, because when I put my shoulders on my shoulder blades on the bench, like I don't know if you can see in the video, but like when I lay down, I get my butt where I want it, and then I scoot my shoulders like back and down. So I'm like trying to pinch my shoulder blades together, and that's where the arch comes from. So, and when I do that, I want to keep my elbows, like if you're looking down on me on a bench like this, my elbows are going to be like here, almost like a 45 from my shoulders. I don't want them up here. These are all little things that I do to try to make sure, because chest is one of the things for me that it's hard to like feel and isolate. So those are all little things I do when I'm doing bench, and to try to isolate the chest. And when I'm pushing, like, especially that you ever hear people talk about leg drive, it took me a long time to figure out what they were talking about. But it's like when I'm pushing, if I'm doing like heavy weight, what's all weight really? I try to do this, but like especially doing heavy weight, the force, like it's almost like if I'm sitting here, right? Can't see my legs, but like if I push on my feet on the floor and you see like I go back, I do that when I'm benching. Like when I go to push the weight, I push down with my legs, and you can almost feel like the force go through your whole body, and it gives you that force to drive the weight up. I forget who taught me that, but or when I realized that, but I heard someone talk about leg drive with bench, and it's like it made sense. That's why, like, if you ever try to bench, take your feet off the floor, it's way harder. Because a lot of times you're doing that and you don't even know it. Now I try to focus on doing it. Drop down to 225. But yeah, that's what I do when I bench. Do another few sets of this, and then I see them as normal. So a couple sets of flies and banded flies, and that'll be all she wrote. All right. Probably just do one more of these, and then probably just do one more, and I'll do the flies. And I don't know what I was gonna say. Using the timer on the camera. All right. Whew. Yep. Moving on. Yeah, I only got 6 on that one. Part of it too, though, like I could probably rest longer in between, but I don't know, maybe I rushed it, but I mean, my chest is feeling good. Like I feel the pump already, so that's good. I'm gonna get into flies with the 45s now. I'm gonna get set up for that, and I'll see you in a second. All right, so I'm doing these flies. I like to do them. I do them on a slight incline because I don't do much for upper chest. Only because like all I could really I don't have heavy enough dumbbells to press with them, really, and doing the incline bench, it kills my shoulder. I don't know, just does. So yeah, so I don't do it often. So I figure I put when I'm doing flies, instead of doing them flat, which I could do, I do them on a slight incline, just like one notch up, and it helps me. You know, it's something's targeting the upper chest. You know, so that's my logic anyway. So yeah. That's it. Try to go slow and controlled. Try to feel my chest contract. So yeah, I'll do maybe 2 more and that's it. And like I said, I've said this before, I haven't said it. If there's anything else you guys want to see, like, or any questions you have, feel free to ask. Or videos, other stuff to talk about. Or you know, I'm gonna be tightening up the diet a little bit. Like today's, if you're in the States, today's Halloween, so I got 3 kids. The diet's probably not gonna go well today because I'm gonna be stealing their candy. But but after this, you know, I plan on tightening it up and starting to cut back down a little bit. I put on like 10 pounds when I was trying to just heal up. So, which is all right. I'm still not, I'm not bad. So I just wanted to tighten up a little bit and just pay attention so I don't go completely off the rails over the holidays, you know? So if you want to hear me talk more about diet, do more videos like I did, like when I was in the car talking about that, what I'm doing, or, you know, stuff like that, I will. You know, say something. Let me know in the comments. All right. Yeah. I do one more. Oop. One of my kids are up. I'll be right back. All right. Sorry about that. Little one woke up. But all right. Where were we? Oh, one more set of the flies. All right. Let me get set up for the bands. All right. Time for some flies with the bands. And you guys have to remind me to get a light for like right here. So when I'm doing the exercises over here, you can see everything. I keep forgetting. All right. A few sets of this, and I'll be good. I'm actually feeling pretty decent pump already. My chest. Maybe one more. I don't know, maybe more. Or maybe I switch to those singles after one more of these. I don't know. This what sucks is like looking at the time, like, it's only been 20 minutes, but like I'm gonna be late for work. But like when you get into working out, like sometimes you don't want to stop. That's the only thing that sucks. Like in the morning, if you wake up late, like I did today, but shit happens. And that's what's cool about one of the things I like about doing everything twice a week is like, all right, well, if I got to cut a little short today, 3 days from now is another chest day. So, all right. I'm gonna see. I might not do these, so I might have done enough, but I'm gonna see how they feel. So if I just stop after this, don't be like, what the fuck? Like, it's just an experiment. Oh, yeah. Yep. Nah, my shoulder's starting to bother me. That's why I wasn't sure about those. Whew. We're gonna call it. I'm good. Get set up for some flexing. All right, let's see what we did. This is like all-time shortest chest day. Yeah, I feel pretty good, pretty pumped. And you can see it. Yeah. You know, I mean, that was like a 20-minute chest workout. What I do, I did 3 sets of bench, 3 sets of flies, and 3 sets of banded flies. Smoked, and so, I mean, it could, I'd prefer it to be longer, but I gotta work with what I got, So that's one thing. Like, I don't mind tweaking workouts or changing certain things to make sure I get a good workout in. Like my chest feels worked right now. You know what I mean? It doesn't feel like I skimped out really. I started, I didn't get to this thing. There's different kinds of failure too. Like I got to, what did I can only do 8 reps. Like the reps dropped on everything I was doing as I was doing it. So it's like, you're getting a failure. You know what I mean? If you can do 12, then you can only do 10, then you can only do 8. You were starting to fail. So point is, there's a lot of little things you can tweak when you're working out to make sure that the goal is still reached, So overall, good day. Tomorrow's going to be back, and happy Friday, happy Halloween. If you're new and you made it this far, please support the channel any way you can. Like, subscribe, comment, whatever. All you guys that have been supporting me, I appreciate it. I see everything you say, so keep telling me what you want to see, what you want to hear, and all the motivation. It's great. So, like I said, happy Friday, happy Halloween. I'll see you guys tomorrow.